It's a map of the county. This should help me find my way around.
Whoa there, little Agent of Reno. Like I said before, you can't just go bumbling around the county without a map.
I have an official map right here.
Oh, I see. Well, that looks legit Reno. Odd. I thought Yeah, well, I guess the law is the law. I guess I'd better return all these maps to the Quickie Pal.
I feel like we're getting close to cracking this case.
The only thing you're getting close to cracking is my patience with you.
Let's work together and I can get on with my... we can get out of this town as quickly as possible.
Agreed.
We need to identify the body using the Facetron with a photo of the body and the victim's photo ID.
You mean like a driver's license or passport?
Or Burger Shack loyalty card recognized around the world? We need a fingerprint match, using the Fingertron with a fingerprint from the murder weapon and an official fingerprint book. We need a blood match, using the Bloodtron with a blood swab from the body and Willie's blood wallet. We need to talk to that crazy clown at the circus. He's got serial killer written all over him.
Wouldn't it be quicker to just shoot him?
We need to have a chat with the geeky programmer at the old mansion. There is something odd about her.
Yeah, a woman with a brain. Definitely suspicious.
Let's get cracking.
I need to stay focused and so it's an empty whiskey bottle. Definitely not the murder weapon. Wrong-sized body hole.
You're investigating here, too? I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
What do you mean? Why shouldn't I go in?
Because you're probably superstitious and would believe all that claptrap about paranormal activity in the hotel.
Paranormal? What nonsense.
My thoughts exactly.
What are you doing here?
Well, Chuck's brother Franklin went missing a few weeks ago.
Is he the body by the bridge?
Nope. But this reporter's note says there's something odd about the whole thing. I'm working up a story, but the only lead I have is someone seeing him here briefly a few weeks ago. He was seen around the lobby area. Then he just vanished.
Big day today. I'm meeting some promising investors. I know they'll believe in my plan to turn the dying pillow factory into a highly profitable stuffed toy factory. It can't fail. Just gotta check into a room without Chuck knowing about it. He has eyes and ears everywhere. I'll need a disguise. Also need to copy this prospectus so I can give it to the investors and keep my copy. Chuck wouldn't know a good idea if it hit him. Stuffed toys of the future. What luck finding some investors. Better get ready for them. It's a Pillow Bear prototype. Turn the plush bear inside out, and you get a plush pillow. Don't tell Chuck, but pink is my favorite color. I hate blue. Let's hope I never go blue in the face. These Pillow Bear prototypes are going to be the next Cabbage Patch Kids. Chuck will be green with envy when he sees how great this Pillow Bear is. These Pillow Bear prototypes are going to be the next Cabbage Patch Kids. Classic Pillow Bear color. These Pillow Bear prototypes are going to be... Kids will love the orange Pillow Bear. These Pillow Bear prototypes are... It's my precious, dazzling 4-page prospectus about turning the Pillow Factory into a toy factory. I only have the original. I need a copy to give to the investors. There are some coins at the bottom. What a waste of money. I don't want to pick that up. I don't think that water is clean. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't want to pick... I don't think that water is clean. Words don't do it justice. It's still showing December 1986. I guess they couldn't afford a new one for 1987. I don't want to pick that. Attempting to use as a time travel device. Failing.
Why, hello, Mr. Edmund. We weren't expecting you in today. What can I do for you, Abu, sir?
Do you have photocopying here?
But of course we do, Abu. What would you like to photocopy?
This toy's butt.
Sir, I cannot condone cruelty to animals, even toy Abu animals.
A glass of water.
Sounds like a fascinating science experiment, Abu. However, I have a hotel, Abu, to run and don't have time for science.
Static electricity.
Someone told me electrostatic, Abu, is used to make photocopies. However, I don't know how to photocopy, Abu, that.
This prospectus document.
Sure thing, Abu. Well, that's all I need. I'll be back in a jiffy, Abu.
One task done. Now I should check into a room to prepare for the meeting. It's been lipstick to death. It's already been... I don't feel like cleaning up after hotel guests right now. Hello? Hello? Guess he can't hear me. Want this bear? Guess he can't hear me. This must be making that terrible noise.
Hey dude, what's your damage? Yo dude.
What's that jacket you're wearing?
The latest and greatest jacket. It zips in the front.
Don't most jackets do that?
You're too old to understand.
What's on your face?
They're the latest and greatest nose glasses from the Jason the News Guy adventure game from Mucus Phlegm Games. With these on, no one knows who I am.
Won't you quit playing that music?
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. Don't you just love this music? Hey dude, what's your damage? Yo dude.
What's on your feet?
The latest and greatest Reeboks. I just got them. Aren't they rad?
What if I said you didn't have the latest and greatest stuff?
Like barf me out. All my stuff is totally the latest and the greatest. I'm not risking my reputation by touching anything that's not like the latest and greatest.
Your glasses are not the latest and greatest.
These glasses have got to be the latest and greatest. aren't they? Did something newer come out? Nah, you're wiggin'. I can't trust a dweeb like you.
Your jacket is not the latest and greatest.
Yeah, right. I'm so sure.
Your shoes are not the latest and greatest.
What's your damage? Of course! They're totally awesome!
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I've got a fly homie who...
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser!
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know some peeps who...
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser!
Nah, just teasing. Bye, ankle biter.
Ah, don't you just love this music?
It's locked. I don't want to pick an ashtray for the smokers. The view isn't great from this floor. The doors are closed.
Hello, Mr. Edmund. What can I do for you aboo, sir?
I'd like a private hotel room.
What do you want a hotel room for, Mr. Edmund aboo?
None of your business.
I don't know why you want a room when Chuckaboo always has plenty of space for you in his penthouse suite.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
How else may I be aboo of service?
I'm going to go now. You didn't see me.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, aboo.
I can't talk to him like this. I have to put on a disguise to fool Chuck and his spies.
Welcome back to the Hintron 3000. How can I help you? You need to convince the kid with the boombox that you're cool. Thank you, goodbye.
This must be making that terrible noise. This must be making that terrible noise.
Hey dude, what's your Yo dude.
What if I said you didn't have the latest and greatest stuff?
Like barf me out. All my stuff is totally the latest and the greatest. I'm not risking my reputation by touching anything that's not like the latest and greatest.
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's hip, daddy-o.
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser?
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's the cat's pajamas and what's the bee's knees.
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser?
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's sweet, OMG, YOLO, hashtag trust me.
Get real! I'm like totally stopping you right there. No one who's tight would talk like that. No way do you know what's rad right now, poser?
I would totally know what was the latest and greatest.
Oh yeah? I bet you don't know anything about what's the greatest right now in 1987. Prove you're not just an old dweeb from the 50s.
Sure, I can prove it. I'm totally bodacious because I can talk like you and... I know this gnarly dude who... was on MTV and... tells me what's wicked and what'll gag me with a spoon.
Whoa! You're legit! I totally believe you know what's tight right now. When you've got something new and sick, I'll trade you. Until then, I'm gonna rock out. Ah, don't you just love this music? Hey dude, what's your damage?
Dude, check out this rad new pillow bear. It's righteous. Big time righteous. I'll do you a favor and trade you.
You do that for me? Oh, sick! Ooh, what do you want to trade?
I'll trade you the bear for your glasses, no faking. Gag me. Your glasses totally make you look like a dweeb.
No, duh! Take the glasses then. Quick, before anyone notices I have them. First, here's my used gum for your collection.
I don't have a gum collection.
Never mind that. Now give me that bear so I rock it out.
Sure, dweeb dude, gnarlicious, I can't keep this up. Let's get this over with. Here it is.
Sweet! You're ace. Later, dude.
A disguise to make my forgettable face even more invisible. Nobody can recognize me now with this foolproof disguise. It's gross, pre-chewed gum. If I'm not careful, it will stick everything in my inventory together.
Welcome to the Edmond Hotel, most beautiful hotel-a-boo in the Thimbleweed Park County area. How may I be a boo of service?
I'd like to check in.
Okay, sir. What's your name-a-boo for the booking?
Frank Zappa.
Of course, Mr. Zappa. We have a lovely suite-a-boo for you on the 5th floor. Your suite has been fitted with the new state-of-the-art-a-boo Hotel Tron 3000. It's such new technology, Abu, that we're still fitting out the rooms on the 10th floor. How else may I be Abu of service?
Is there any surveillance in the hotel?
No, certainly not, Mr. Zappa. Whoa, we have our state-of-the-art Abu Hoteltron 3000 system, which creates a VHS video of your entire stay with us.
Sounds like surveillance to me.
How much, you ask? For just $19.99, you get a unique record of your trip highlights to share with friends, Abu, back home. It's such a new system that we're still installing it on the 10th Abu floor. Since you won't want to miss a second of your amazing Abu stay here, we recommend that guests do not visit the 10th floor.
I'm going to look at your beautiful lobby.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening, Abu.
It's the key card for my room. The doors are closed. Hello? Yes, only on Tuesdays. Yes, I'm almost ready for our meeting. I've just got to wrap up a couple more things. I'll call you back when I'm ready. What's that monstrosity? A Hoteltron. Chuck must have had them installed recently. I'll have to find a way to stop it recording my meeting. In case of emergency, do not sue Chuck Edmund. I can't see anything. These things never work. I don't want to pick that up. I don't want to pick that up. The lid of a toilet? Things don't get more amazing than that. I don't want to pick that up. Yes, it's toilet paper, also known as toilet tissue. I don't want that. Who's the fairest of them all? Who's the fairest of them all? Looks like the other painting. I don't want to pick that up. That doesn't seem to work. The Hoteltron 3000 seems to think this bed is made. And if I go to sleep, I'll never finish my to-do list. I don't want to pick that up. It's some blank hotel stationery. That doesn't seem to work. It's a mostly blank piece of paper with the hotel's letterhead. It's getting dark out there now. It's nailed shut. I don't want to pick that up. I don't want to... Another landscape? That doesn't seem to work. I don't want to pick that... Another landscape? I'd rather look out the window. It's turned off. This channel is just static. I should find another channel. It's now showing I love my cat. It's turned off. I don't want to pick that up. I don't want to pick that up. It's now showing bananas. It's now showing skiing for cash. It's now showing the rich and the soapy. It's now showing hospital hijinks. I turned it off. I don't want to pick that up. It's a camera that appears to be filming the room constantly. Chuck's eyes are everywhere. I don't know how people put up with it. It's a security camera. I can't stop it recording or move it. I'm not ready yet. I've still got to stop this I'm not ready yet. I've still got to stop this camera from watching my... It's turned off. This channel is just... It's now showing I love my cat. The doors are closed. It says that contractors should use these photos to set up rooms correctly, so the Hotel Tron can determine when a room isn't clean. It says that contractors should use these photos to set up rooms correctly. Someone must have left it here. It's not plugged in, and I can't see anywhere to plug it in. The doors are closed.
Welcome back to the Hintron 3000. How can I help you? What, in your inventory, could be used to prevent the Hotel Tron from seeing you? Maybe if you stick something in front of the Hotel Tron, you can fool it. Thank you, goodbye.
It's gross, pre-chewed gum. If I'm not careful, it will stick everything in my inventory together. It's a security camera. I can't stop it recording or move it. I'm not ready yet. I've still got to stop this. It's a camera that appears to be filming the room constantly. Chuck's eyes are everywhere. I don't know how people put up with it. I think it would be more useful there than anywhere else I could put it. It's a mostly blank piece of paper with the hotel's letterhead.
That's not right. It's gone blank.
There seems to be a little problem, Abu, with your Hotel Tron. There we go, Sir Abu. Huh, some blank paper got stuck here accidentally, Abu. I'll dispose, Abu, of this for you. No need to say thank you. We're here to help.
It's my dazzling prospectus for the investors about turning the pillow factory into a toy factory. At least now I have a copy in case something happens to this one. That camera is recording. Chuck will see me if I take off the glasses. It's the key card for my room. It doesn't work with that. I could do with both a hug and a nap right now, but I've got to get ready for my meeting. That doesn't seem to work. No need. I'm very clean. I don't want that. In case of emergency, do not sue Chuck Edmund. I don't want to pick that up. It's now showing bananas. It's now showing skiing for cash. It's now showing the rich and the soapy. I can't open that. I don't want to pick that up.
Are you happy now? I've done everything you asked.
They've got the house.
That's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button. Must be broken. It's a photo of a perfectly clean standard room. That doesn't seem to work. It's a photo of a clean standard hotel room. I don't want to pick that up. The doors are closed. Waiting.
What was that? I guess it was nothing. Looks like the Tron machines are working perfectly.
No reaction. Perfect. Now Chuck will have no idea what I do in my meeting. I'm finally ready for that meeting. Better give the investors a call to let them know they can come up. You can come up to my room now. I'm ready. Back to being plain old Franklin. That was quick. Oh, it's you. How did you know I was here?
Franklin was never seen again. I asked the sheriff for more information, but there was nothing. No body, no Franklin. Some of the more superstitious types claim he's haunting this hotel, but those of us dedicated to fact-finding know that must be poppycock.
That's an interesting story. So Franklin's dead as well?
No one knows for sure if he's dead. Isn't it a great time to be a journalist in Thimbleweed Park? One missing, a mystery body, and Chuck died of a heart attack. Did you find out the identity of the body in the river yet?
We're still working on it.
Have there been any obstruction or renos to your investigation?
What do you think?
Enough said.
What's new in the news?
Just a bunch of reports about paranormal activity here at the hotel. I don't give them much credence.
But you didn't answer my original question. Why are you here?
I see I can't fool you. If you ever want to switch professions, we need reporters like you.
That still doesn't answer my question about why you're here.
Okay. I was following up on a report that Franklin checked in here under a pseudonym.
Finally. A pseudonym? What was it?
All I could find out is that a man with a large nose was seen around the same time as Franklin.
And?
That man checked in under the name Frank Zappa. So it may not have been Chuck's brother.
What room did the man with a large nose check into?
It was a room on the 5th floor. I couldn't find out anything more without a shiny official badge, like you have.
Why is it so hard to get information from you?
Let's call it a job interview. As I've said, I need good reporters, so I don't have to run all over the county.
I don't have time to be a newspaper reporter.
Fair enough, but you know where to find me.
Thanks for all the information. See you later.
If you find out anything publishable, stop by the Nickel to let me know.